Okay, guys, hi. Sorry, my hair looks really, really pink for some reason in the camera. So today was another physical therapy for my shoulder. It's still hurting pretty good, so we'll see what happens. But this video is about, everybody here knows I suffer from chronic illness, and I deal with it, I think, pretty well. Yeah, I have bad days, I get sad, I get depressed, and that's normal. And yes, I'm in a wheelchair for long distances. But something I've always said, and I know I haven't touched on this in my channel at all, is that I have cerebral palsy. I'm very, very lucky because I'm in the top 3%. I mean, I could show you my feet because my foot's turned in. So I have little tails, but for the most part, I've been pretty, I can hide it pretty well. But the reason I say that CP was good for me was it taught me how to handle what I deal with on the daily basis. When I was diagnosed, how old was I, Ma?
2.
Okay, so I was diagnosed at 2. I didn't walk until I was 2. And that's okay. I'm lucky I walked. And my mom put me in play therapy. So I've been in physical therapy literally my whole life. But the thing is, my family, instead of coddling me, taught me to try it. I want to throw a ball. We'll throw the ball. I want to try to play baseball. Okay, I can't do that, guys. So, hand-eye coordination, not happening. But they never discouraged me. They still, to this day, don't discourage me. When I said, hey, I want to do a marathon in my wheelchair, and I wanted to do a half marathon. Well, I now realize that I will never be able to do a half marathon. That's ridiculous. It's way too far. But I can do a 5K by myself, and I can do a 5K with my mom, which she does. It's learning. For me, with CP, it was learning my limits, but still trying things. So just in case I couldn't do something, didn't mean I wouldn't be able to do it later. Some things have been a little bit more issue, but because they raised me the way they did and were my cheerleaders, my best cheerleaders, my mom and my grandfather and my stepdad and my meemaw, they were the best cheerleaders. So they've helped me deal with this disease that I know one day will get me with some type of complications. My happy demeanor is because they helped me look at the bright side. It wasn't, oh, well, you have cerebral palsy, so you can't run. Well, I could run, just very badly. I was really good at hula hoop, but guess what I couldn't do? I couldn't jump rope. So for me, it was little things. There were little things I couldn't do. And we found out it's my right side. Actually, if I get Botox in my right leg, I can stand on my right leg by itself. Like, that's not normal. That's not a normal thing I can do. But if there's Botox in that leg, I can do it. And I'm very happy that I was blessed with the family I have, because I know they're scared when I go into the hospital. I know they're scared when I have an internal bleed. But we talk about it afterwards. We don't talk about it at that moment. We try to stay happy and focused on that moment. And if things get worse, then we talk about it. But usually we don't talk about how scared we are about something until after it's over. And, I know my mom doesn't like to be on video. And I know she doesn't, but, I wouldn't have made it through I don't know if I would have made it to my 30s if I didn't have my mom and if I didn't have my grandparents. Because I probably wouldn't have been as upbeat. And I have watched so many friends pass away because they just saw the negative in the lupus, and they just saw the negative of getting that test and being told that your kidneys aren't functioning correctly. And I look at it and go, well, that sucks. How do we fix it? So, and I get it from them. I had a really weird procedure that I had to have done a couple of years ago. Never heard of it. And I was scared to have it done because if I didn't actually need the procedure done, it could cause pancreatitis. But I was already hospitalized. The doctor was talking to my Meemaw, and he was talking to my husband, and he was giving us everything and how it's a must do if you're 3. You can do it if it's 2. You shouldn't do it if you're 1. And he thought I was a 1.5. And my Meemaw goes, you know what? Do it. Because if you do it and it's nothing and you end up getting pancreatitis, you're already here in the hospital. But if you don't do it, we're going to be here in 2 or 3 weeks with you having the same exact issue that you have now. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And we did the procedure. He found gallstones when I hadn't had a gallbladder for, a decade at that point? It was kind of gross. And he came in and saw me and goes, guess what? You are 3. But I wouldn't have had that procedure done if my Meemaw hadn't held my hand. And my mom, we called her, and she was there just in time. Huh? Yeah.
I was there when he was talking about it.
I didn't think you were there, too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm wrong. My mom was there, too. I guess it was because Meemaw was the one that spoke out and said, do it. Like, I was very scared to do it. Yeah, I remember Chris ran down for lunch, and they took me quicker than we thought. So, yeah. But that's why I'm still here. Is because I have a good network. And hopefully, if anybody is going through any type of stuff like this, hopefully just kind words that I say that you can do this, you can get through it, will be enough. Leave a message underneath if you need encouragement, because I read all the comments. And remember, be nice in the comments. Don't be mean. Don't bully. Be safe. Stay enchanted, guys. I'll see y'all later.